Defense was the byword of the third quarter as the Bulls outscored the Clippers and held them to just 17 points. You read 23-17. That's a great effort.
Yeah, they did a good job. There's Jack Nicholson sitting back again and enjoying this team playing here. He gave up on the Lakers last year. Moved down to this end of town.
Indeed.
This building, by the way, is where they held the Olympic basketball games.
And this was the original home for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I'm sorry, this is where they had the boxing. This is where you're right, this is where the original Lakers played when they came out here.
When they first came out here. It's a nice building, not a bad place to watch a game. Donaldson kicks it across. And Derek Smith, high, over the glass, out of bounds automatically to the Bulls. Went over the basket support.
Good balanced scoring in that quarter. The Bulls moved around, shared the wealth a little bit. Only 4 players, Cage with 2, but Walton, Derek Smith, and Nixon scoring in that quarter.
Quentin Daly in the attack. Bulls could go out on top by 3 if they score. Daly will go for it, and he hits it. Donaldson was late getting out on him when they got caught in a switch. Donaldson not comfortable coming out, and the Bulls made him pay for it. Daly was 6. If he gets a hot hand in the fourth quarter, Red, that could really help the Bulls. Lancaster Gordon dribbles it across. Here's Bridgman looking for Donaldson low. There's the low feed to him, trying to drive. Lost the ball. Caldwell Jones held his ground, and the ball came loose. Donaldson just plain old fumbled it, and the Bulls come up with it. And they could go up by 5 here with a hoop. Quentin Daly. Screen from Caldwell Jones. Daly tried to blast the pass in there, stolen away. Bridgman ahead if he can get there. He does.
That was one you'd like to see Q shoot, wouldn't you? He came right to the top of the key with it.
Bridgman has 7. It's a 1-point game again. That's how quickly it can change. In the forecourt, Jones. And Donaldson well out on him. Jordan faking. 7 seconds to shoot. Flips it down low. Greenwood lost the ball. Caught Greenwood by surprise. Bridgman. And Caldwell Jones came in as a trailer and stole the ball right back. Quickness by the Albany State 7-footer. Nearly 2 minutes old, fourth quarter of play. Fans starting to sense this could be a very tight night. Here's Jordan. Kicks it over. Higgins driving. Pump fake for Greenwood. Jordan. Jordan with 3 to shoot. And he puts it up and in. Michael Jordan went and got a basket for the Bulls.
He was looking to get it inside that time, and you could hear Kevin hollering, "Get it up, Mike," and boy, he did.
He did. Hit it from the top of the key. And it is a 3-point Bulls lead. This ties the largest lead that Chicago's had.
I shouldn't say, "Get it up, Mike." I don't think anybody's called him Mike. It's just Michael.
That's right. Well, we've called him a few things. Michael Jackson and a few other odds in it. Jordan tried to block Donaldson, but no stopping the 7-footer inside. Donaldson has 6.
That breaks the scoring drought. That's the first 2 points of the quarter and a 9:28 mark.
Took a while for the Clippers to get going. Actually, they had, I think it was their first field goal, perhaps.
Yeah.
They had that 1 2-point third. Greenwood low. Looking, fade away, high arching jumper. Oh, and he put it in. Greenwood with 4. Had to have the radar adjusted on that one. Smith driving in the paint. Got in there too deep. The transition works. Derek Smith with 29. He had, in case you joined us late, an 18-point first quarter and a 23-point first half. Derek Smith did it all early in this game. Daly driving. He'll pull up and take it. Makes it. And Quentin Daly is starting to get that shot going for him. He has 8, and you know how he can stroke it once he's rolling, Red. He just gets a good shooting stroke going, and bang, down it goes, and you can't stop him no matter what you put on him. Here's Bridgman. Donaldson. Well out. Bulls would love to see him stay out there. Smith. Offensive foul.
At Cage, you knew right away if the whistle blew, he started arguing with the official. No, I didn't do it. And you know right away. He came out to set a screen and watch Rod Higgins is on the Smith. There he goes. He moves into the man, and you just can't do that.
Timeout on the floor at 8:28 remaining in the game. It's the Bulls by 3.
Charles wants to fly me to Aruba again.
Oh, really?
Yes.
The big scoreboard that hangs above the floor of this building. And that's the time, as you see, 8:28. We have the wave craze going on here. And these fans are really revved up. It's the most revved up they've been tonight. Down under 8.5 left for the game. Daly. Michael Jordan, covered by Derek Smith. Smith gives ground. Traveling is called. The ball goes over. Out of bounds. And the ball's inbounds. Walton wanted to come in, but the fans were so loud they didn't stop playing. Here's Donaldson. Marcus Johnson. Greenwood's on him. Derek Smith goes over Higgins. Misses on the shot. Corzine tried to keep it alive, and Donaldson just plain old muscled in there and took it away.
Donaldson stood flat-footed, got the rebound, and now he knocks the ball through the net.
He has 8 points. These fans have come alive here suddenly with it.
They have, haven't they?
They put the wave around this arena, and it's the Bulls by a point. Corzine. Quinton Dailey wide open. No questions there. Q has 10. You don't make that switch, boy, you really did. He'll go ahead and pop those.
Well, that's what Nixon was doing earlier with Walton and Donaldson. Nobody was coming out on him.
Bulls backcourt right now is Jordan and Quinton Dailey, and they have become a very formidable arsenal for the Bulls attacking from the backcourt. Bridgman was 6 to shoot. Misses. Corzine screened it away as Jordan again, or Donaldson again, trying to really muscle in there, but that time Corzine, with that 255 pounds of his, was able to hold Donaldson off. Here's Jordan. Higgins coming around, puts it up, front rims, rebound, Johnson. It could be a one-point game if LA scores. Nixon, 92-89 Clippers, or Bulls rather. Clippers on the attack. Nixon puts it down. Oh, charged hard into Greenwood, no doubt about that. Nixon with his fifth.
Good job by David Greenwood laying out there to take the damage. He gets by Q, and watch, boom, a good solid block.
Yeah. He took the blow, no doubt about it.
Higgins left now, and Orlando Woolridge is back in.
And Bill Walton has come in, and Donaldson to the bench. Those are the 2 changes. 6.5 minutes left in the game. Bulls continue to lead by 3. Dailey fires, hits.
Over Walton. Walton came right out on that screen.
Dailey is going through one of those periods now. He's starting to hit everything. And you know, when he gets hot, forget it. Here's a lob. Oh, and Smith on a tremendous slam. Derek Smith right up at rim level. A perfect pass for him. And Smith powered it down. He has 31. Dailey again in the forecourt. Bulls by 3, 94-91. Jordan, the fake. Smith trying to stay with him. Jordan into the paint. Puts it up. Contact. Hit the bottom of the rim. Bulls get the rebound. Woolridge will try it again. Going for it. Shot was blocked by Marcus Johnson. Corzine. Nope. And Marcus Johnson with a rebound. Nixon. Could be a one-point game. Nope. Long rebound. Jordan got it. Marcus Johnson went for it, and Jordan got it. The 2 Wooden Award winners were battling in midair.
I told you the paint came off after the handshake. The handshakes came off, and the war paint went on.
You're right, and there we had them both right next to each other fighting for that rebound. Now we have a whistle away from the ball. Foul call.
Corzine on a moving screen.
Dave Corzine with his second. Doesn't count as a team foul. Neither team has committed a team foul here in the 4th quarter. Steve Johnson into the Bulls lineup. And David Greenwood, who took that charge just a few moments ago, goes to the bench. Continues to be a 3-point game. Down to 5:15 and counting. 4th quarter. Johnson, feet in the paint. Rory White goes up for it. Stoned right back in his face by Steve Johnson. Nixon. Little mix-up defensively here. Smith in the paint. Corzine blocked the shot. Offensive foul. Smith called for elbowing as he pushed off. Derek Smith with his first foul of the game, and Jimmy Lynam can't believe that one. And a timeout will be taken. We're down to 5:03 remaining in this game. The Chicago Bulls have a 3-point lead at 94-91. 94-91, the Bulls, and we saw a flurry here right at the end, just before we left you. Might be worth revisiting and seeing it again.
Marcus Johnson with the ball. He got it from Smith, and everybody turned their head. He went over the top of a screen and was able to work the alley-oop for his 31st. There you see him. Jordan got picked, that was Jordan that got picked twice. And all alone underneath for the slam was Derek Smith, who has 31.
Good fundamental play, and it worked.
14,366, Bill, here tonight.